What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Martin Skirsis for coming through and boosting up the coin. So, we reported a month or so ago that Wilder versus the biggest Bummington of all time, Curtis Harper, no good, proper stiff. Typical, really, a typical stiff. Look at any stiff on Wilder's resume. It was another one of them ones, is what it was. Anywho, it's come out. You can see the article here. Any second now, people. Essentially, the comeback fight against the Bummington Curtis Harper is cancelled, and the reasons for which were, I'm not going to lie, here we go, is the title. Wilder comeback off, no Curtis Harper fight in April. World Boxing News contacted Deontay Wilder's Mandinga manager, Chelly Winkelstein, for confirmation about the event scheduled to be announced last month for American streaming service Black Prime. However, no, that's not what it was. They're saying it's the California wildfires. It had nothing to do with that. Winkle told Boxing News that the fight is not happening, but wouldn't comment when asked if Wilder was about to retire. Now, the truth is, on that note quickly, it's something I told you, man. I said it makes no one's going to pay that Bummington. Yeah. Streaming services, little streaming services, people like Netflix, even they don't want to put pure bums on. But they've got a budget. Netflix's budget is so big, they'll be like, whatever. When you're a startup, like Black Prime is, they're not going to pay Wilder $5 million to fight a complete stifler. Which is what I said at the time. Yeah? And we know Turkey ain't. That's why Wilder went to Black Prime. He went to Black Prime. Oh man, oh brother man. Cock-a-doodle, my old brother man. He tried to bump the Black Brothers, yeah? Thinking that they was going to let him hit a lick. A multi-million-dollar lick against a complete stiff. Because Turkey won't do that. He ain't going to put that calibre on. He'll put some bum fights on, like Chris Eubank and that, but they weren't that bad. They weren't proper stiflers. Yeah? And there's a leak here, which is the truth. Even though it's not from a verified source, these are the real bars. What really happened here. And I told you this. No, it's boxingnews.com. The Deontay Wilder versus Curtis Harper fight is off due to a financial spat with Black Prime. It was no financial spat. The case was some money for something for nothing. Black Prime might be more inclined to do, I don't know, Wilder versus, think of it half a live name now, American name, Wilder versus Jared Anderson, for example, if it was possible. There might be a little piece of interest in that. Yeah, the battle of the most washed up Mandinga bull, United States Mandinga bull. You know what I mean? Bring it back to them. Black Prime might have been interested in doing a kind of like an 1825 colonial remake. Yeah, the battle of the washed up Mandinga, and you got Jared Anderson and Wilder in there. Obviously all the rednecks will come out. The rednecks have a lot of coins, you know. For this kind of thing here, they love watching Mandinga fights. So you get all the rednecks, all the dirty south. They'd sell 100,000 stadium out, right? To let them relive relive them shuttle times. You see that one there? Bash. Anyway, moving on. The new news has come out, and this has legs. Where are we? Here we go. The president of the PFL, which I'm going to show you in a second somewhere, one of these moody links. This one or that one? Okay. The president of the PFL. PFL is the organisation. I'm not sure. It's not Turkey, but it's like one of them Saudi type shticks. They've been handling. Although actually, it's weird because Turkey did do a fight with Mbonga. Well, no, that's not. Is that true actually? Who was Fury and Mbonga? Because at one point, Ngannou was definitely doing the PFL situation, which is like more mixed martial arts. So anyway, the point is, the PFL have said here, speaking to Sky Sports recently, PFL boss Don Davis, who has an ongoing deal with Ngannou and Wilder, was optimistic that the pair could reach an agreement. I think Deontay is the one that he has talked about, said Davis. Some sort of mixed rules, alternating rounds, or just taking one aspect away from MMA rules. I think Deontay Wilder is particularly interesting, but you have to get the fans to understand it, and it is a legitimate sport. He's Ngannou is going to fight twice this year, once in MMA and once in boxing. I don't want to see no mixed rules, man. What people? Wilder's going life and death with his own rules. You can't, no mixed rules. It's not, don't make no sense. Listen, in Bonga, he did well with Fury. Yes, he got smoked by Anthony John Stewart. But still, he did. There's something there with Bonga. He's not completely useless. That AJ fight could be unlucky. It could be rigged. Who knows? Give him more credit than that. Yeah. I'd back in Bonga to beat Wilder as well. I think Wilder's proper finished. I think he's proper finished. Seriously. I think he's well finished. Then again, Mbonga's a sucker for a right hand. Bah! So, there's narrative there. But scrap this mixed rules rubbish. Ain't no one trying to watch that. I wouldn't even... I'd probably watch it, but I ain't fixing to watch that. No mixed rules rubbish, man. Get in there and fight a boxing fight. Roll on the floor. Because that's what I don't get. When these mixed martial arts, man... When they get in over a boxer, they want to roll on the floor and grab their ankles, man. No. Let's do boxing, right? I don't want to watch no... Listen, people, I hate to break it to you. I'm not interested in no dudes wrestling, man. I'm just nuts. Oops. I'm not interested at all. Two big old mandinga balls rolling on the floor. No. Forget that one. And I've seen Mbonga do it before. Because when Mbonga fought Cyril Gann, Mr. Mbonga, the biggest striker of all time, what was he doing? Yeah? Roll on the floor, stunk the place out, stinker of a fight, no stoppage. So I don't want to see that. All you'll see is Mbonga take Wilder's skinny little legs down, and it'll be no good. So I'm trying to find some quotes now. Here we go. Francis Mbonga sends chilling message to Deontay Wilder as he targets power punching clash. Where are the bars? Any second now, the bars are going to come up. Come on. Internet, man. The moody tab situation's killing me right now. Okay, here we go. Where is it? Let's get some quotes out here. Okay. Mbonga said, right there, and Mbonga has issued a fierce plea for the fight to take place, insisting there is a huge chance boxing fans will see a knockout if they meet. Oh, do boxing next. Ngannou said, I'm not done with boxing. It's not that MMA is easy. It's the sport that I understand better and have more experience in. But I say, go for boxing. Okay, whatever. I'm passionate about fighting Deontay Wilder because there's an 80% chance that somebody will go to sleep. It'll be one or the other. Maybe not in his past two fights, but Deontay Wilder is known as a guy who knocks everybody out. Yeah, and I think you're a sucker for a right hand, so there's a narrative there. All Wilder's got to do is do what he does best. Look at the floor and bash, and you'll be asleep. I'm going against that guy, and I myself can knock someone out deep inside me. Pause. There is a little bit of ego, like I know I hit harder. No, did he? Stop playing, man. I'm saying from my experience that we will have that ego that we want to prove. Hey, to be fair, Wilder's ego is gone, man. Yeah, that moody toad venom cooked his head. He ain't got no ego no more. Who is the biggest hitter between you and Deontay? Anyway, you get the point. He's pushing for that. The PFL owners, the Mandinga owners, PFL, they're pushing for it. It makes sense. Yeah, I'd see where the odds are. And it's sometimes how it goes is, with these kind of MMA guys, the bookies, they go really far against them. So if Mbonga's a big underdog, if he's 3 or 4 to 1, I'm taking Mbonga. Because he can box a little bit. And Wilder's so cooked, you wouldn't believe. He's proper cooked. In fact, there might be a way to build a bet. What I'd probably do is I'd do Ngannou winning and then hedge it with Wilder KO. Because Wilder's only winning by KO. He's not going to outbox Mbonga. No way. He either knocks him spark out or Mbonga wins. That's how I'd look to build it. I can see Mbonga stopping him. Probably ish. Or I can see Mbonga winning on points. Mbonga beat Fury on points. Oops. Anyway, it makes... we know Shelley Winkelstein, he likes working his mandingas to the bone, right? He likes working them to the bone. And this would be a good lick for him, for Massa Finkelstein. Massa Finkelstein, he gonna... Fighting Harper, okay, there might be some little bread there. I reckon Ngannou versus Wilder is probably going to be 10 mil a piece, if the Saudis are paying, something like that. So it's a better lick. The argument is, well, it'd be if Ngannou kills him, or finishes him, ends his career, then you're at that point anyway now. Yeah, although it may invalidate, if Mbonga knocked out Wilder, it may invalidate the AJ situation. So maybe that's what Wilder's going to do, hang around waiting for AJ. then again, if Wilder beats Ngannou, he's more or less, I'd say, he's more or less back to where he's ever been. If Wilder sparked out in Bongo, I'd argue he's probably there or thereabouts, at the peak of his career, outside of being world champion. Let's see. We know Wilder likes to fight a bum now. Wilder likes to have a 10-1 fight, 20-1 fight. And Ngannou wouldn't be a 20-1 fight. That's 50-50 in my eyes. Could go either way. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this. Some people stop it.